Hello everyone, it's Birdie here, the recycled hippie chick. Hey, I've been out of commission for a few days. I've just been really down and weak, and so I've just kind of hung low in the house and slow stitched. I wonder if I'll be able to, see this. If I do a flip through. Okay. I want to do a flip through of this. I know you've probably seen it before. I've done a few changes. I found my book that I like to mention things in my videos, and I jot them down in a book, and I haven't done that in a while because I couldn't find my book. But anyway, I'm feeling really good today, so I wanted to get out here in the art room, and I'm getting ready to give this book to my friend KK, and I wanted to do a flip through of it first so that I would have memory of it for myself, and you guys can see it too. So, this is the deal. I had originally made this for myself, and KK saw it and said, I want one of those. And I had a whole stack of these quilt squares that my mom had made, and I had two different versions. I had one like this and one of like a little Dutch boy. And I don't know where they're at. I can't find them for the life of me. I don't know if I just went on a cleaning spree and got rid of them. I don't know. So I couldn't make her one with one of these in it. But I had two of this same picture, two of the same quilt top in this book. So then I realized my cover of my book is actually from one of KK's pillows. I did an estate sale for her years ago when I was her gardener. Yeah, gardener / jack of all trades. And I loved she had some green ones like this and some yellow ones, in which, believe it or not, I still have the yellow one over here on my chair. So this one here I had taken apart and made the cover for this slow stitch book out of it. And I thought, how appropriate for me to go ahead and give this one to KK, because as I was running through I'm going to go ahead and start looking through it while I tell you my story, because as I was going through to find stuff to make KK a book, I realized, oh my gosh, this was her pillow. That would be a great memory in her book. And then, of course, she wanted one of these, and I didn't have another one. But I did have another page in here, which I cut out. This was the page that had this on it. So I cut it out and remade one page to replace it for KK. So I made this page, and I made this page, which you probably saw on my Instagram. This was already done, but it didn't have any flowers in it. So I added flowers to it. Then this over here is just a patchwork page. You know, there's an old sweatshirt in here. There's my hand-stamped fabric. Then I just did some beads and buttons, and just old fabrics that brought me joy are in here. So as I'm looking through, saying, well, what could I put in KK's book? I'm finding things that brought me memories from my mom that I thought, oh my gosh, it would be easier for me to make my own book again, give this one to KK since she liked it, and then use these other things that I was running across that were my mom's in another book for myself. Does any of that make sense? Is that as clear as mud? So this is going to be KK's book, and I think she will enjoy it. And I am going to start, I've already started, making me another book out of things that I had found that were my mom's. So, little slow stitching, patches, just everything you can imagine in this. These were my Janet Nash inspired little, what did she call them? The Giving Tree items that she had made. There's a pocket in the back. I need to put something in the back. I'll probably write a letter to her on a card and put it in the back. So I wanted to do a flip through of that before it leaves. And I'm going to text her now and say, hey, what day can we do coffee? And then I will give her this. Then I started watching a video while I was getting things out here going. I was redoing my calendar. I've just been doing my weekly calendar in a composition book, and so every week I have to go through and, you know, draw these squares and redo for the next week, like this one. And I was sitting out here doing that, watching a video while I was doing it, and the lady was about to do a flip through, and I stopped the video and said, I have to make one of these. So her video showing, it was actually a doily, it was a, you know, a little diamond-shaped table doily that had embroidery on it that she had used to, she called it an apron for her book. And I thought, oh, that's so cute. I want to remember that idea. So I grabbed the first thing close to me, which is going to be one of my, a little cowboy journal, because, you know, this is the perfect book for a cowboy journal. And I thought, okay, I'm going to make one real quick out of a piece of material that somebody had given me. And if you're the one that gave this to me and I don't remember, thank you. I've used a lot of it in my cowboy journal. And so I made one real quick, my own version for this book. I thought was cute. Now I have 2 buttons somewhere that I don't know where yet. And I'm hoping I didn't scoop them up and give them away in my free boxes. But I have 2 buttons somewhere with horse heads on them. So I'm going to put those on here when I find those. But for now, it just gave me the inspiration. I will have this idea, and if I wanted to do a table doily later when I find one, I'll do it. So I did that today also. I realized that my cowboy journal is filling up so fast. I'm going to do a flip through of it before long. But it's getting so large that I'm going to have multiple cowboy journals. So, I had already, what I had done, just a second. What I had already done was made the cover, okay? I have not put the insides in it yet. It's only got 2 signatures. This is what I've got done so far. I actually have another one over here, a 3rd one, but it's too much to put in there. So I had already done this cover and didn't realize how small my spine is. So it's only going to hold 2 signatures, and look, it still doesn't, it's still kind of gaiters, but these are done pages for the most part. I might go through later and add little things here and there, but these pages are done, so I don't have to worry about it getting any larger. So anyway, yeah, it's almost done, and I'm almost ready to do a flip through of it, but there's definitely going to have to be other books in my future because I don't have room for everything that I have out here. I have this book that I'm going to put a couple little signatures in, smaller signatures, because it too has a small spine, but I don't want to make it too much bigger because it's called The Horse in Husbandry, which my dad used to have on his bookshelf. So I don't want to really mess this spine up. Although I could take the spine off and just put this title up here on the cover, couldn't I? And make the spine larger. Hey, that's a great idea. I might do that. I might take that spine off because look at the inside. Isn't that cool? So I might take that spine off and just use the title on the cover. Yep, that's what I'll probably do. Just to make it so that I have a little more room. Anyway, because see, it's already awfully wide. So, I have not been out here for a week because of the way I've felt, but that's what I've been doing in the past. And I'll get back at another video and we will sit and play. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye from Birdie. Hi, Richard. Hi, Richard. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hi, buddy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hi, Richard. Out of 5, we have 3 left, and this is Richard's baby, her baby. Richard ended up to be a girl. That's one of her babies, and these are probably one of the other 2 Gilmore geese. I just don't know which ones. Hi, Richard. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the noise I used to make when she was a baby. I used to call him by saying, yeah, 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 yeah. So I don't know if she remembers that or not. And I have absolutely nothing to give her. I stopped at the dollar store and they had no bird seed. Look at you and your blue eyes. And her baby has brown or black eyes. Hi, do you remember me? Do you remember? Has holes in the skin of her webbing, so that would be a way to remember. Mine do not have bands on them. The other park geese have bands on their legs, so that's how I usually tell if they're Gilmore geese or not. I miss you. I have not seen her in probably a year. Hi. I see you looking at me. Yes, I do. Do you remember me? Anyway, just wanted to show you guys a little clip. She has beautiful markings on her, the baby. This is last year's baby. Beautiful markings. Have a good day, y'all.